And back inside before we head outside, look at that new convertible Buick from Jimmy Smith GMC Buick right down the road from here this morning. Danny, back in action. Oh, it's getting a traffic shot this morning. People are getting. Did you believe this? There it is right there. That's just what any minister needs.
I know it. He said he had a white one coming in. I may have to wait on the white one.
You know, get Patsy something nice to ride around in, man.
Yeah,
a convertible like that would be awesome for pastor's wife to get heading around in.
I'd like to get a little Cooper.
Yeah.
Mini
One of the little Mini Coopers, yeah. One of those. Hey, what is going on down Lindsay Lane? I know Easter's coming up right after spring break. You're doing 2 services that day.
Right. 2 services on Easter, 8:45 and 10:30. We'll have no connect groups, no Sunday school that morning. We're really focusing on the community and trying to reach people. And so come out and visit with us. We have people in the parking area, greeters, everybody be serving. So we're asking everybody to come to 10-1 and serve in the other. And so, yeah.
We served in the children's thing 2 years ago.
Yeah, you did. That's right.
I'm still trying to avoid them asking me again for that. Yeah. See you, Wayne. What?
They're going to ask you.
Jonathan, we'll be outside in just a second. Hang on, don't you? You may need a convertible.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny, what do you got?
Well, I had 2 auditions yesterday. I am just blessed, Jamie.
I mean, everything. Sometimes you won't be doing anything. Next thing you know, you got them coming in all the time.
Yeah, it's. But that's how it goes. That's how it is, and you just have to.
You just keep bags packed all the time.
Well, it's funny because sometimes I don't unpack a suitcase fully because it's still whatever's still in there is clean. I'll need it here in about 4 days, so I just leave it in there. It's funny.
Now, have you still got time to work people in?
Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm doing a lot of bouncing, doing a lot of rescheduling, and like this week, I'll be in 2 classes today that should have been yesterday.
Have you got anything out now people can see?
There's a lot of DVDs, but I mean, as far as on the air, I don't know. There's reruns and stuff that come.
How do you want people to reach you? What's the best way to reach you if they're interested in classes?
You can reach me at goactup@AOL.com. Go Act Up.
Go Act Up. AOL.com.
And that's
good enough. How can people reach you?
They can reach me on the hotline. On the red phone. No.
Do y'all have people down at Lindsay Lane just come in kind of off the street and need counseling or something that you don't know?
Oh, yeah.
Do they want counseling or do they just want money?
Well, usually it's benevolence, it just help with the utility bill or something like that. But every now and then we do have some that come in and just say, hey, I need to talk to somebody and that sort of thing.
Let's go back to that statement that the guy made down in Atlanta about large churches. We were in Sunday school the other day in Freddie Leonard's class, and Danny said that he was trying to find his dream was to get a small church. Yeah. Well, Jason Moore was in there, and he said, you don't want to do that. Yeah. I mean, he's a preacher.
Yeah.
He said, you don't want to do that. What are the advantages of going to First Baptist, a Clements, or a Lindsay Lane Baptist Church over smaller ones?
Right. Well,
in your opinion.
Lindsay Lane was very small. It was one of the smallest churches around at one time, so we've seen both ends of the spectrum. But really, I think what he was alluding to, there's more opportunities, for your children to get involved. And the thing about that, in a smaller church at times, there's not a lot of activity, so the kids get kind of disgruntled, and so
they get bored and they're forced to be there.
And then there's not all churches, of course, they all got problems, but. And some of them,
ours?
In the smaller church, you hear more talk about the preacher and what's going on. And so the children.
Never heard anybody say a word about you.
Well, I just hadn't listened probably. The children sit under that at the dinner table, and they hear all the complaining about what's going on, and then they get a bad taste about the church. Okay. And a larger church, you just don't probably hear it as much, or it doesn't get spread as much.
I think the activities are
I think that's kind of what he alluded to.
The small church feel that Lindsay Lane started with, it's obvious that it's still there.
Still there.
Yeah, and that's why
And I guarantee if you come to Lindsay Lane and visit us on Sunday, you'll know somebody there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
If not,
well, you'll see me first. So you'll know me. That's right. All right. Anything else, guys? We can head outside. It is an absolutely glorious day today. If we don't get the Eli Gold interview in any today, you can see it Tuesday in part of the morning show here. And Dustin, thank you for going with us over there with old Eli.
Oh, enjoy.
He's a big old dude, ain't he?
Yeah, he's a big guy.
All right, now it's time
keep my eye on him,
Hey, I was down at Brad's Snowball place yesterday. Big man, all-star performer, the very best right in Athens, Eddie Pruitt Ford in Hartselle, Alabama, and my good buddy Brad visited with him yesterday. Give a shout out to Maisie. She had just called while I was there too. Brad Stowall's Auto Body and Glass, and by Jimmy Smith, GMC, taking overhead until I get ready.
Hey, Jamie, something a little different today. We've got a Buick that's not your typical Buick. Now, Jerry, go ahead and show us what's a little bit different about this Buick as opposed to some we've seen in the past. Check that out. Oh, my goodness. That is cool. I mean, that is quick. Look at that. Now, that's not, you know, the old saying is that's not your daddy's Buick. That's definitely, we were talking about it before we started, Jerry. We think it's been over 30 years since Buick's had a convertible.
It's been a long time. I haven't had a convertible since I've been in the business. It's been a little while.
It has been. So tell us what this is.
It's a 2016 Cascada Buick convertible. It's going to be a limited production. We've got this one right now. We've got a white one on the way. So, you know, as you sell them, you get allocations for more vehicles. But there won't be a lot of them sitting on the lot. So, you know, if you want one, you have to come on down and get it.
They need to come see you.
Absolutely. You know, we'll take care of you.
That's right. Well, you can get on out if you want to. I'll tell you, this is just a beautiful car, Jamie. Again, two-door. It's got some ambient lights. This morning when he came in, the light was still just a little bit dark. You could see the had some little accent lights, I guess, if you will, inside it. These perforated leather seats. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you. In fact, Danny Vinson needs this black one. I'm telling you, he could roll up to the movie premiere in this and be, yeah, look at this feature right here, Jamie. As soon as you move the as soon as you move the seat up, it goes, and then if you're ready to get in. Jerry says he might even throw in this cool leather jacket right here if you buy this black one.
We could work something out, I'm sure. Yeah.
Now, like I said, you were telling me that this is a 4-cylinder turbo that gets 27 miles to the gallon and has 200 horsepower?
200 horsepower, 1.6 4-cylinder with a turbo. 27, going to average about 23 miles per gallon is what the sticker says. And 200 horsepower in a car this small gets you right on down the road pretty quick.
Sure does, sure does. And I was telling you before we came on the air that I'll be honest, and this is meant as a compliment, I like the looks of it in person better than I did the photos. When you told me you were bringing this week, I started Googling and looking at it, and I thought, well, that's a pretty sharp car. I like it. It looks sporty, but I was afraid it was going to not be proportioned right. But when you rolled in, it was spot on. I love the look of it.
Yeah, it's a great looking car. There's things about it that you can't see right here. You know, some of the times when you're in a convertible, the wind whipping around kind of beats you in the back of the head. This thing comes with some screens that mount here, and you also got one that mounts right behind the front seat if you don't have passengers in the back, and it kind of makes it, you don't even feel the wind.
Cool. Very cool. Hey, show them this, while Jamie's back here at the back end, show them this trunk. I'll tell you, really the back end is what I think is the best looking feature of the car. But Jamie, now did you notice when he lifted the trunk, the tail lights went up, but then there's another set of tail lights here. That's kind of a safety feature. Jerry, did you say they stole that from the Europeans?
Well, that's what our trainer's saying, that it's a European design. But if you notice, the tail lights are only on the trunk. They're not on the fenders, which is normal for, you know, most American cars. So when you raise the trunk, your tail lights go up as well. So the safety feature is you got full functioning tail lights that are exposed when the trunk opens. So if you're on the side of the road at night, you got tail lights, people can see you.
That is good. That is a good feature. Well, I'll tell you, we are so excited that you came and brought this in. They are a limited edition, so go down and see Jerry and Austin and the guys at Jimmy Smith Buick GMC right up the road here in Athens on Highway 72. Man, we need to roll up to this to the next cruise in on the square. I'm telling you, you'll definitely be getting some looks.
If it's still around, I'm sure we'll have it up there.
All right, good deal. Good. I can't wait to see that white one. Well, we appreciate you bringing it. Go down and see the guys and check out this new car. I've got a few car shows that I sent to Brad there Friday and Saturday and Sunday up in Tennessee State Fairgrounds in Nashville is the Hunters Auto Expo. I've been telling you about that one for a while, so don't miss it. It's this weekend, the whole weekend. Then the anniversary car show, that's down in Cedar.